Why 90% of salespeople sell this way is because it's how we're trained. And I'll show you that in a second. It's also what your natural instinct is. It's very understandable to be a product selling, product pushing salesperson because you have a product to sell. You are hired to sell this product. You have targets. We're coin operated. You make money when you sell your product. So it's your only natural instinct to go out and talk about your product as much as you can. It's very reasonable. In fact, it's intuitive to be a product selling salesperson. It's counterintuitive to do some of the consultative selling stuff that I'm going to talk about here in a minute. Product selling also could potentially be an easier way to sell. I'm actually going to come back to that thought at the end of this presentation because there's a case to be made that consultative selling is actually easier overall, but product selling is easier because basically you already have all this product knowledge in your head. And so a product selling salesperson are just going out and talking about their product. So it is in some ways easier. But let's talk about why companies train people to be product selling salespeople. First of all, they might think that's the correct thing to do. We're hiring salespeople. Let's teach them to be product selling. We want them to sell our products. But the way that looks like if you're onboarded, and I'm speaking from experience multiple times over, when you go through new sales hire onboard training, this is what it typically looks like. You go through some training. This is the company that you work for now. This is what you're going to be selling. This is what the products do. This is what the products include and the different ways you can sell the products in terms of features. These are some benefits that are offered. And this becomes your foundation of knowledge. You're hit with a fire hose of this information through training. And then every day and every week, you're still exposed to more and more of this information. You go to work every day for the company. So you're continuing to build on this knowledge. And this becomes your foundation of knowledge. You begin to grow a wealth of experience in all of these areas. You talk about it so much. This also becomes what you become interested in. You know, if you watch a lot of golf, you know a lot of the players on tour, you become interested in talking about golf and playing golf. Well, this becomes your hobby because you live and breathe it every day. So you have a lot of interest in these areas. And then this is also where you get paid, is by selling this stuff. The problem with that is that all of this is all about me. It's very inward focused. Me, my product, my company. And this becomes the foundation that we build on when it's time to basically go out and communicate with prospects. So when we're introducing ourselves at a networking event, when someone says, what do you do? Oh, I sell such and such. You know, you're talking about your company and your product. When you send cold emails, like I outlined earlier, you're using this knowledge. When you're networking, when you're making cold calls, when basically anytime you're talking to a prospect, you're basically accessing all of these data stores of this knowledge in your head, and that's what you're using to think about when you're thinking about what to say.